Hey guys, welcome back. This is Jax on the channel, The Jaxster. This is episode number 37 of StoneBlock 3. As you can see, things have changed a little bit. We've got a lot of these brass casings in the crate room, and I've done a little bit more building back there in the back because I've just wanted to try to get these things done, at least get the ultimate stew. We got the Cosmic Make Ball, so we're working on our way to getting all the catalysts and everything so we can make our Infinity Ingot. I think we're probably 60% because we still got quite a bit to do. So yeah, I thought we'd go ahead and talk about that a little bit, see what I've done, show you some of the things I've done off camera, and then we'll get on to the episode, which we'll finish up. My goal for this episode is to finish up the ultimate stew recipes. So as you can see there, I've got the honeyed apple. I'll show you that in a second. And then we're still missing this one here, the chocolate berries. And last episode we got these cakes done, blaze cakes. I'm still, be completely honest, I really need to set this up to do only 16 at a time because the eggs come in at 16 at a time. And when you do more than 16 with the sugar, it can turn into sugar cubes fairly easy, especially if you get this sped up. I've got it slowed down to 96, but really, if I wanted to produce a bunch, I'd probably need to turn it down to like 64, or I could come over here and use an exporter and just export with the regulator and get how many I want. So if we have time in this episode, we'll go ahead and do it. Otherwise, I'll probably do it off camera. Just so you know, I'll be using an exporter. I really like the exporters with the regulators because they control how much can come into the system. So the same thing we kind of got going over here. We're coming out of a crafter for the sweet berries. I've got speed upgrades. Same thing here with the honeyed apple coming out, and I've got the recipe for it. And we got speed upgrades. So they're going into the barrel. It's coming out through our funnels, crate funnel stuff. And for the honeyed apple, it's coming out, and we got honey hooked up here. I kind of left this open up here so you guys can see how this works. I'm going to request some honey apples. How many we got down there? We still, okay, we got the amount I want, but so we can do, say, another 64. So I'm doing Control Shift, and I keep repeating that, guys, in case you're kind of wondering what I'm doing for get into the crafting of an item that I already have a recipe for. So just click on Start and Start. We have the items in there, and I want you to watch the honey bottles. They come off, and that accumulator really is not real fast. So I thought I'd put it over there. You can't put it right up next to the item drain because it has to. The bottle actually has to leave, otherwise it stops it from filling the item drain. So we're using an exporter here, just coming out with honey bottles that we've got set up in the system, AMC, and it drains them into the item drain. It's pretty similar to what we did with the lava over here. It's exactly the same kind of setup, to be honest, but we have to deal with the bottles that are left over. I'm not recycling these, I'm just trashing them. So we're just coming out of the back of the accumulator or the side, however you want to look at it, and with an items pipe, and then going into the ultimate trash can. You could use a regular trash can for it, doesn't matter. I just had those on EMC and grabbed it. So that's kind of how it's working. It's like I said, it's pretty simple. We got the crafting recipe in our crafter, goes up into our barrel and out through the funnel, stops by and visits the honey dripping. So yeah, the spout just drops the honey on it, and then it comes into the system, and we got 2,000, over 2,000 of those. My goal was to try to get 2,000, over 2,000 of everything. 2,000 plus a stack is what my goal was, so that we can go ahead and make the ultimate stew. We'll be able to make 2,000 ultimate stew. I don't have all the other items, food items, up to 2,000, but they should be able to make themselves as we get ready to do the ultimate stew. And I'll show you guys how we do it in this episode. We're going to use XNet also, and then we may need to take out a few of these crafters, because if you have the mechanical crafter set up and you only have the number that you need, it crafts automatically. Otherwise, you got to use a redstone pulse. Kind of like I did over there with the armor and stuff in the previous episode. I just had a button by it and push it, and it gives it the pulse that it needs to say, hey, craft these for me, buddy. So yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing. I do need to get a blaze burner for making the chocolate, And so that's one reason I extended this back here. And I was getting a little too cramped. I was getting cramped out here in the front, cramped out here in the back. So I was like, guys, this is just not going to work for me. So we just took our direwolf tool here, the mining gadget, and kind of done some mining here. And then I used my exchanging gadget, and we kind of fancied it up here with these brass casings. I like them. The only thing I don't like about them, they break pretty easy. Is when you get overpowered tools. And then if you've seen like my outfit and everything, I've gone back to just the cheaper stuff because it gets a little crazy running around, and with the OP weapons and everything, you break everything and you do more damage. Now, if I was getting ready to go and fight something, yeah, I'm putting all the OP stuff back on. But anyway, so with that, just letting you kind of know what I've been doing and why I've been doing it, I'm going to go ahead and go get a blaze burner, or get a blaze burner, which is, I think I might already have one crafted. Let's see. Pretty easy to craft it at this point anyway. So the blaze burner itself, yeah, I've already got 6 of them. So what I'll probably go to is the nether area and just grab some blazes. I got a spawner, I know I do, but looking through all those spawners, because they're not ID'd, I don't really want to mess around with right now. So it's just easy for me to go to the nether area and capture a few blazes. All you do is right click on them and they'll fill the burner, and then you come back and you have to give them fuel. So yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Well, in a few seconds for you guys. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the nether. So we're going to run our program and teleport. On my mind. There we go. Alright, so let's see if we get our temp pad. I don't know if it's been 3 minutes or not. So crop space, teleport. Here we go. Alright, that actually went faster than I thought it was going to be, so that's good. One thing I didn't think about that we're going to need, since we have to have these blaze burners, we have to fuel them. I want to try to see if an exporter will work. So we'll just put that down. Let's grab, take those out of our inventory for a second. Exporter. Let's go ahead and grab 2 of them so we have an extra one. And we can put this right here since we have a refined storage item. It should go right there. And I want to think blaze rods. And it should only give it warn if it works when it needs it. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay, so I have another thought. Since that wouldn't work, maybe a hopper? Do I not have a hopper? Oh, I'm not even in the system. There we go. So the rest of those up there. Yeah, it's putting them in there, but it's not going into the blaze. We might have to just use the create way of doing it, which is not a horrible thing. We can put I didn't really want to build it just right here. Let's see. We're going to need to come over here, so maybe this is not a horrible spot. Okay, so let's get down a depot. Might have to make one of those. So let's grab that. And then we kind of do the same thing here. We can come out and we'll use the blaze rods. So let's place this one there. Okay, this is going to work good. See, we got power right there. I'm thinking probably use a different motor though. Okay, so then we need the arm and create. I forget what that thing's called. Some kind of arm. At create arm. Yeah, mechanical arm. Okay, so should have the items in our system to be able to make that, which we do, which is awesome. So you take your arm. Let's see. I think you have to shift, right click on. Let's see. Deposit items to the blaze burner. Okay, and then I take items from that, and you can kind of put it anywhere within a close radius. So let's place that down, but it has to have torque, right? So let's see, where we want to come off of there. And if we grab, I don't know, we may have some in our backpack. Let's see, some cogs. We're going to need these items too soon. Maybe some shafts. I thought I had some cogs in my backpack, maybe not. It's okay, we got infinite of those. Just grab a stack of these, stack of those, move that around. So we'll get a small cog here, small cog here. Oh, that's not going to work there. See. Actually, I'm thinking let's go with gear shafts, which I have some in my backpack here. But then I'm getting my power off of here. I'm not doing anything right now. I can turn that up, I guess. Okay, so let's turn this back off. Let's see. And I don't know if we can use a large one. No, it's not letting me place it. And I'm not doing this probably the easiest way. We just want to get it done here, right? And then we can put another gear shift. We're going to need a vertical, at least 2 verticals probably. So we can put one down here, one there, put a regular gear shaft, or that wouldn't have to be vertical too. Let's get our tool back out. Okay. Oh yeah, it's got to be vertical there too. Don't even know why I was questioning it, to be honest. Okay, so we got that, and then we should just be able to throw a shaft in there. And there he goes, he's feeding it. All right. Okay, so let's get our basin. And then let's see, what are we putting here? So we need to get chocolate all the way over here. So it should come out of the side. We're not going to connect it till we start getting our chocolate going though. So we'll put a mechanical mixer, we just toss it there. Does it need, yeah, it's got to have the same kind of power. So we can get a shaft. And then we'll need another gearbox, vertical one. And then we could probably get I don't know if we can put a large shaft or large and then maybe a small one there. Oh, I put the wrong one in there anyway. Small. Okay, there we go. I guess not. It's not letting me do that. Okay. That thing's pretty hungry. It's a good thing those blaze rods are infinite. Okay. Let's go with let's try another vertical here. Can we face one up? Yeah, we can if we do another vertical. And this one's not a vertical, that's why it's not working. I thought I placed that one, but I didn't. Just grab two more. We're only gonna need one, but okay. And I don't know if we'll need the big cog. Maybe the little cog here by it. Actually shows the big one kind of working, I think. Actually, let's just do two little ones. I don't know why that should work, right? Two little ones. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the recipe for chocolate is what we're working towards. If we look in here, and the only way you can do it is in mechanical mixer. That I noticed. Yeah, I think that's the only way you can actually make chocolate. You can put it and use it in other things, but it's the way you make it. So we need milk, cocoa beans. How much milk do we need? 250 cocoa beans, one sugar. Okay, we're definitely going to use an exporter. Okay. Just trying to figure out where the best way to grab refined storage. We can make it a little wiry and I think come from, where's my A? Put these back. I don't think we're going to need these shafts anymore. Might need that though. Okay, so we're going to need importer cables. We need an exporter. So let's come out this way. And then we'll put our exporter on there. So let's grab another one. We already made one, so we just need to grab it out of the system. And then regulator, maybe it's a regulator we could. I was just thinking that's a quarter of a milk, but if we tell it to go with 4, a whole bucket and 4 of, but we need a regulator still. Okay. Oh, so we got plenty. Okay, so let's go in here. And then if we put, let's turn this to redstone so it doesn't messes up when we're doing it. So we go milk. We're just going to go ahead and grab a whole bucket of it. We'll have to do a bucket, okay. And then we want sugar. Gotta click and hold. And then I need cocoa beans. And then on the cocoa beans, we want 4. And we want 4 sugars because it's only taken a quarter bucket and we're putting 4 times as much milk in it that we need. So now we should be able to say, ignore redstone. Yeah, I want to ignore redstone signal. Oh, and I put a bucket in there instead of the liquid. That's not good. Okay. So let's turn this back off. So we might have to do a liquid kind of like we did with these, like put a bucket in it and go across. Wonder if we can do a liquid exporter. I think these can be changed, right? Yeah. So okay, we got milk. Let's see. We want to place. We can use liquids coming out of it instead of the tank. Export liquids out of the system that we already have into the tank, and we just don't have very much in there right now. So I need to get a cow and a rancher and be able to extract milk, I guess. Okay, let's go back over and get that set up. See, I show you I got the milk in here, but there's only a limited amount. So that at least it will get us started anyway. Just got an exporter back here. It's got for liquids. Or it's an external storage actually. Input and output. Let's put up our XP that we have. And we need to go back over to create. See, we got create 2 here now. Another one of those set up. Okay, yeah. There we got the milk coming in. We'll probably switch that up later too. Like I said, I'll probably get the other farmer going, rancher. All right, we need to get these items separated, taking them out. But we'll put the sugar and the cocoa back in. Okay, there we go. Well, maybe. There we go. So, yeah, I got the system loaded. Okay, cool. This chunk anyway. So let's take the milk out and put it into our system here to be able to make the chocolate. Okay. Now we need to extract it. And probably don't need a speed upgrade for the milk. Okay, looks like it's working good there. Oh, I need to take the buckets out and turn that off, or turn it back on. Ignore redstone after take the buckets out. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, everything looks good. Just get a bucket out and maybe we can of chocolate and filter what comes out of the system. All right, we can run our pipe from over here. Oh, that's not going to work. Thought maybe we could put a bucket in there. You got to do it a different way from the side. Nope. Okay, well, I don't think that's going to work. Clean up a little bit, pipe out, so we can get this set up and maybe go ahead and just filter it from here so what goes into the system will be right. All right, we need our advanced pipe upgrade. Here we go. Just need one. Okay, all right, let's look, see if we can filter. Yeah, we can't do that, I don't think. Chocolate. Yeah, there's no way to. I don't think we can drag it here either. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay, how about shift click? Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's how we gotta do it. Seeing the liquids. Okay, so now we can run our pipe over. So we just gotta fish it over. Okay, yeah, that's not good. Now it's already got honey in that one too. So let's break it. And then we go ahead and break this. And then we can, hopefully that emptied it. Let's place it down and check and make sure. Okay, yeah, looks like it's empty. Good. All right, so we can just place it back. But we can go ahead and run our pipes over, get connected to the chocolate, start making some chocolate berries. Here we go. All right, just need to place this back. Okay. Yep, looks like it's good. Okay, so we got our chocolate berries in there, chocolate covered berries for the recipe. So let's request some. All right, yeah, it looks good. Now what happened? Oh, I already had a chocolate. Okay, there we go. So that cleared that out. Oh, we had to filter it, so that's why I put that one in there. Okay, so the system's filtered, so we got our chocolate going, so that should be good. We got our blaze burner being taken care of, and let's request a couple more. Okay. System looks like it's running fine. So yeah, we can go ahead and request a few. And that should be able to run by itself, no problem. We got everything taken care of now. We got milk coming in, and then we get the right amount of items to finish the chocolate up with the sugar and cocoa beans. Get the blaze burner that's cooking. You do have to have heat on that one. And let's go ahead and turn it up, maxed out. Still a little bit slow. I mean, they can only cover them so fast, I guess, right? So. But it's moving along pretty good. I think it's good. one more step closer to finishing up the rest of the items we need for Ultimate Stew, right? So this gets the 3 create items done. That looks good. Now we just need to set up the system over here for all the Ultimate Stew. See, we got quite a few. I'm going to use XNet for all these items. I think we're good to go with all those, right? So I'll just go from the back and we'll set up XNet, and when I get that done, I'll come back and show you guys the rest of what we got done, okay? All right, be back in a few. Okay, that was quite a chore to get all those items labeled and get them in the system, but yeah, we got it done now. So we'll throw these items back in because you need that. The build to filter them, you have to have the item in your inventory to filter. So yeah, that took a while. But hey, it's worth it in the end. You know, if all these different items they'll just be set up and it'll work. So you can see all the importers have it to get set up. We don't need anything there. And then we have items coming in that we're going to exit out with our a chemical chest. So it needs to be on export because I turned it off to import during setting it up. So the system, the items wouldn't go in randomly, but you can see now everything's coming in. It's a little slow, but hey, it is working. And with us not having any extra slots open, we should be able to not have to have a redstone pulse or put a button on it to make it work, or try to figure out a redstone method within XNet, which you probably could do, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. So we can go see if we can speed this up. Yeah, definitely could speed it up. We just got to go the other way. Here we go, max, and let's get our power on. I turned the power off also because I, just didn't want it crafting while I was working on it. So what's going on? Okay, it's not working. It's overstressed. Oh man, I was afraid I was going to run into one of these that was overstressed with the electric motor. We could try to add a few more motors onto it, but I think what I'm going to do is just end the episode, guys. Sorry I couldn't finish it up, but yeah, it just overstressed. I don't know how many each of these takes, so I'll finish it up on the next episode. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.